Hello YouTube and welcome to my next tutorial. I was thinking for long, do either now make rear bumper or front bumper, and I decided to make front. The first moment it seemed to be more difficult, but after taking some careful looks at it, I noticed that it could be even easier. I'm gonna select the rear parts and move them to layer 2, because I'm gonna only work with the front now. And I have opened my browser and typed in BMW M3 Coupe front, and here it is, an image that I found being good. Okay, so the hardest part will be those those shapes and details here down. I've always found it being difficult. Anything else here, lamps, those radiators, everything here is simple. But once we'll get here, we'll need to work hard because it's complex part. Okay, let's get in making. As always, I'm gonna add plane. Go on top view, in edit mode, and press GX1. Then I'm gonna call it bumper F, which refers for front. And then I'm gonna add where it is. Hey, I lost. Oh, mirror. Enable clipping in edit. Okay. Now I'm gonna move it there. Scale down on Y as well as X. And now select this vertex. First. Okay, not yet. Select this object. Then select this vertex. And press cursor to selected. Then move this to cursor. This vertex, I'm gonna place it. Let's see how the geometry works. I must place it around this height here. I'm gonna make those parts kind of separate even. So I'm gonna place it here. The license plate is a bit separate, like this. Okay, now again in top view. Okay, let's check in where I'm gonna place that vertex here. Okay, it's on the wrong side. Here. Now select this vertex and press selection to cursor. And lastly, I need to place this vertex, and I'm gonna place it here, because we're gonna make the bottom part kind of separately. I don't know how to call it. Okay, in this view, let's check in. Yeah, we need to match it. Okay, now firstly let's match it to that hood one by one vertex. So firstly, loop cut here and move to here. Select this object, cursor to selected, then this vertex and selection to cursor. So now in the side view you can see it's almost flat. Okay, this looks acceptable. I'll make this filling all of those separately. So for now I'm gonna just add loop cut, move it here. Again cursor selected, then this vertex selection to cursor. In side view this vertex must be around there. Okay, and I can actually move all of them downwards in this view actually when I take a careful look. Yes. Okay, maybe not that much. Here. This height looks fine. Okay. Now, next loop cut to here. Cursor to selected, selection to cursor. Um, yeah. For now, I'm gonna move this vertex here. Fine. Next, look at here. Again, cursor to selected. Selection to cursor. Oh yeah, I have to move this vertex to where it was just before the thing, and this vertex is somewhere around middle of it. Sadly it doesn't fit up well with the front view. That's a problem. That's a real problem. Okay, I'll ignore it. Front view is for bumper. I'd recommend you to lead to the front view because it's the best one for it. Okay, our usual workflow here, and this vertex is still on it. We can move those vertices down a bit to better fit with side view, otherwise it's kind of hard to work with it. Okay, let's assume this is fine. Cut here. And this vertex I'm gonna move here to make the basic round shape of this, and it goes here. Now I can use this view for one more look at, which is this one. Okay, now I can move cursor to center. Oh yeah, we selected the wrong one. At least I did. Okay. In top view you can correct those vertices, like for example this one needs to go here, as you can see, like that, and this vertex goes here. As you can see, it kind of performs correctly, and those vertices seems in our top view a bit off. Oh yeah, and those vertices look a lot off. Okay, we have this shape now, and now we can do cuts here in horizontal direction. First cut is gonna cut through the lamp because we want the arch to be smooth. Okay, and try to immediately align those vertices with lamp so that they look good at lamp. Let's see where this vertex should be here, and those vertices should be around there, including this one. It's the same in top view as it is. Okay, I don't know. I'll leave that one like this for now. Okay. You just keep adjusting the vertices like you see them being correct. Okay, next loop cut is gonna be here at the bottom of the lamp. again adjust the arch, and this vertex can go here to kind of fit the lamp, as well as this vertex. So I'm gonna move them all. In this view it's important to fit them the most because the lamp is the best visible in that view. Okay. This vertex will go here, and this vertex will go over here, so we can actually move this one up as well. All of those three vertices goes here, and this vertex goes to the to match this line as much as possible, and everything else seems right. In the top view I'm gonna take a look at the arch if it looks fine. Okay, so we are having already the basics of this shape. Now I look at here again, and you can see that line here. As you can see, it's here. We can align the vertices to it because it's kind of guideline of shape around the lamp. This vertex is it can go here like this. Yeah. Let's try again adjusting in front view as it is more prior for bumper than the side view. And unfortunately we can't kind of use this vertex there, so we will need another split there. We need to leave this vertex as it is, just move in this direction, as well as those ones. I'm gonna scale them 0 and Z, and I'm gonna move those out to make them to make the geometry better used. Like this. Yeah. Okay. Now, as I said, one more look at here, or better, I'm gonna use okay, I'm gonna look. Yes, look, it seems to be fine, better for this place, but I'm gonna redo it because I need it to be very close to edge there on the top, and we can't move it once we have finished our loop cutting. So we can move this vertex here. This vertex should move there, as well as with this one, and this one as well. Okay, now we have the shapes, and this part is basically done. Of course we will need edge splits and improving it. Oh, and yeah, lastly we need to make out this. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4. What do we make 4 loop cuts there? I hoped we're gonna make 2 of them to soften it up here. some little adjustments. Okay, and one more look around here to make it look more rounder. Okay, and move those vertices as well to gain the correct shapes there. And now I'm gonna extrude all of this upwards and scale down a bit. Here I'm gonna add cursor to this vertex and move this vertex to cursor. Then I'm gonna add cursor to this vertex and this vertex to cursor and cursor to here, this vertex to cursor, cursor to here, and selection to cursor. Now what I can do is I can split it here with knife and add cursor to this vertex and move this vertex to cursor, and as well split here. Nice, we have made out this part of the bumper, of course without edge splits, and this thing will really need normal map, so without normal map it looks bad, as you can see there. This shape must be very, very, very significant. And it should make kind of hard shape there. And yeah, the shape around lamp is important in this case. So I'm gonna make it out a bit harder. Or maybe, no, this vertex should really be a part of the lamp. Okay, I can move it very much in this way. In front you, I'm gonna do a knife cut here, all through to here. And now I'm gonna move those vertices on the Y like this, because they really seem to be like that. Okay, nice, we have our first part of it finished. Now I'm gonna go in edit mode and select the most important shapes which needs edge splitting, like this thing around lamp. Okay, then those radiators, or what they are called, okay, except this, they also need edge split, and of course lamps need edge split. Before that, I'm gonna correct this shape a bit. You can also use vertex selection while edge splitting, it's just not that easy to use. Okay, nice. So now, I think for this tutorial it will be it. We have finished the lamps and the radiator, the top part of the front bumper. So next tutorial we'll continue this model down to there to add those elements down here. I have no idea how they are called. They make the car firstly look better, and I think that they are also functional, something to do with the heat systems. Okay, so anyways, this is it for today. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If so, don't forget to leave like, and if you have any questions or reviews or suggestions, don't forget to comment it down there below the video. And yes, thank you for watching, and see you next time.